Hello, today I want to show you how you can sharpen a circular saw. Please note that this disc lasts half of what it is. Now I'm going at real cutting to see that the tree is hard to cut and the seam has a rugged appearance. You can buy a new disc, but I would not rush it, because the saw blade can be sharpened easily. For this work, it's better to make a simple adaptation from an angle grinder and a chipboard table. First, you need to strengthen the angle grinder with a diamond disc to a workbench. This disc is easily used to cut ceramic tiles. Such a disc can easily sharpen the hard ends of the saw blades, since the diamond disc is superior in hardness to any material. You can make a table, you just have to watch how it's done. So, the table is ready. The angle grinder is fixed and you can sharpen the saw blades. It's necessary to establish an axis around with the saw blade. We rotate and the same angle of sharpening of each tooth of the saw blade will be observed. It often happens that the teeth are broken, but you don't have to worry, as the permissible loss of the number of teeth can be more than 50%. I wanted to set the limiter from the other end of the saw blade, so that the same sharpening was the same for every, but this did not work. I would die to this inaccuracy. So I sharpened it by hand, and it turned out very well, a very good woodcut, like a new saw blade. I decided to sharpen another saw blade, which also sharpened. Now, for an example, I will show you how serves a saw blade that does not have 50% of teeth. You probably noticed that for each disc a new setting is required, suitable only for this saw blade. In this case, this is due to a different pitch of the teeth. As you can see, the thickness of the sawed ends is still very large, and you can sharpen the saw blade 2 and 3 times more, which will significantly extend the lifespan. Now, for an example, I will show you that saw blade that does not have 50% of OBs. You can see it serves very well and can work for a long time. For today, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and you will be the first to see my videos. Bye!